First off, I want to say sorry for the late upload. I had some problem with my footage, and unfortunately, I am a perfectionist. If I don't like how the footage turns out, I'm just not going to upload it. I'm sorry. I rather skip an upload than upload something that I'm not proud of. I start a habit of making these monthly favorites videos. Monthly edit slash favorite videos will not be product heavy or product only. I don't really shop as much anymore, so if you're not into overconsumption or just favorites that is only all about products, you don't have to worry. There will be a mix of products, media, sometimes random things like my favorite color of the month, art pieces, phrases, quotes, book, different things like that. It'll be different every month, but I promise it won't only be about products. There will be some products because I obviously do shop from time to time. I'm just going to start off with perfume since that's everyone's favorite thing to talk about these days. I have Lily Fia and Rose Roche, I hope I pronounced that right, by Diptyque. I'm mixing the two of these together for the past month. They kind of remind me of a secret garden. I don't know, some type of rose garden that surrounds a pond. I've also been wearing them to prepare myself for the warmer weather, which is a little ironic because it's cold again here in New York City. I think I've stated this before in here, but I am not a hot weather girl whatsoever. So I'm trying to put my best foot forward about that the seasons are changing. I try to find something that I like about every season. For spring, it's definitely going to be flowers and gardens. I love going to the botanical gardens around this time or just walking around Central Park and looking at all of the trees bloom. And that's what these two perfumes kind of remind me of. Put the notes up on the screen. I kind of think the names speak for themselves, but for those of you who are more into perfume or a little bit more educated on perfume, I'll put the notes up if you are curious. My next favorites are in the food department. I don't have them here with me because I've eaten them. The Icelandic Provisions yogurt and coffee. I cannot stop eating that. I picked it up because I saw Melissa share it in one of her videos, just gonna be honest. And I don't know, I was curious about it. I don't like anything that's too sweet, so the coffee one is the one that kind of like stood out to me. My grocery store did not have the vanilla bean one. However, I have tried that one since posting about the coffee one, and I do like it. I just love the coffee one so much more. So to the person who recommended the vanilla one, that one is also good. I agree with you. It's very delicious. With the vanilla, I like to put black sesame seed powder on it, and I don't know, it's delicious. I've also been eating a ton of carrots with this truffle hummus from Fresh Direct. It's the Fresh Direct brand, and I don't think they sell any other truffle hummus on there. So it's been a hard past 2 weeks because it's been out of stock, but I have been eating that. Oh my God, I think all of February and all of March. That's my favorite snack. Like, I cannot stop eating truffle hummus. I literally put it on everything. Anytime I have, I don't know, chips, carrots, anything, I'm eating it, but I'm mostly eating carrots. I do not know why. I just cannot stop. I think it's because they're crunchy, honestly. And yeah, I don't know. I can't stop eating carrots. I ate an entire bowl of them last night. I just purchased a new bag and like half the bag is gone. Can't be stopped with the carrots, I guess. Here I have the L'Oreal 8-Second Wonder Water. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it makes my hair shiny and softer. I put it on, I think you're supposed to put it on after you shampoo and before conditioner. And I leave it on for about 30 seconds. I have fine hair, it's shoulder length, and it is low porosity. So I typically need to leave products on a little bit longer. Most gloss products or any product is supposed to add more hydration to your hair, usually makes my hair super oily, but that product does not. It also smells so good. By the time I wash my hair once a week or every 5 days. And usually by the time I wash it again, I can still smell the product, which is a big deal, especially since I live in New York City and I feel like outside air makes your hair smell so bad here sometimes. I've already purchased this other one. I don't know if they're all the same and just different scents or if they actually do different things, but I'm excited to use this one once the other one's out. My cross stitching bag, I put everything inside of here. I'm going to bravely show you my first cross stitch. That is not good. I also know you're not supposed to touch the fabric, but um, like I said, it's not that great. So it's okay. In the future, I won't touch the fabric with my bare hands. I have enjoyed cross stitching. I've enjoyed learning about it. This is the only piece I've done so far. It's supposed to be a G, kind of like a C with some random specks. There's more to the design. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. So, but I'm kind of proud of her. We could pretend that it's a C, and I think it's a decent C, but I have loved this as a hobby. It is actually relaxing outside of losing your needle and getting the needle stuck. I was so afraid to rip the fabric, but the fabric's pretty durable, I think. Going to try to get better at it so that I can hopefully make my mom something for Mother's Day. I just want to cross stitch a little letter like this for her on one of those pieces of vintage linen I told you guys about, I think in my last video. I think I'm going to try to add a favorite color for every month. I have this habit of thinking about a color every single month. I don't quite know how to explain this, but I think about color all the time, even though I obviously don't wear color and don't even know if I should keep a dress that has color in it. And assign colors to everything, even other colors, if that makes sense. Like, really do not know how to explain this. I've never said this out loud before, so I feel like I sound insane, but I assign color to music, I don't know, literally anything. So therefore, I kind of assign colors to months, and it has nothing to do with the season or anything like that. It's just more so how I'm feeling that month, and those are the colors that I feel. I don't know why, but this year March felt very green to me. Usually it feels more yellow for some reason. I'm not sure, but this month I was thinking a lot about green, a lot about off-white, um, linen. For reading, I have Angela Davis's autobiography. I listened to the audiobook version, which is much more updated than this version. She reads it herself, so that was such a treat. I'm happy I took my time with this reread. It was kind of hard to get through with everything that's going on right now, but I don't quite believe in staying comfortable all the time. Sometimes you have to do things that are difficult or, I don't know, push through something that makes you uncomfortable. I don't know if I think that just based off of my own identity or if this is just some like moral compass that I came up with for myself. That listening to Angela Davis tell her own story was such a treat. It's my dream to meet her and have like a conversation with her or just listen to her speak. My father actually got to meet her when he was quite young, and apparently they had a really cute exchange. I am not often jealous of people, but I am a little bit jealous of my dad when it comes to that. For music, I have been listening to the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack almost every single day. I'm still listening to it in April. Listen to Black Cells in the Sunset by AFI pretty much all of March. I have been in a little mood, I think, because I was just getting a year older and not a sad mood or not even like really nostalgic either. I just maybe a little nostalgic. I don't know. So I've been listening to my favorite band a lot. I think I've listened to, I'm looking up the songs. A song on this album is Narrative of Soul Against Soul. I usually just put the album on and listen to the whole thing from start to finish, no skips. However, I've been listening to that one a lot. No Poetic Device and God Called In Sick Today. Also been listening to The Last Kiss a lot. That's pretty much half of the songs on albums, only 12 songs, but been listening to that one. Oh, and I have kind of been switching back and forth between that one and Very Proud of Ya. And with Very Proud of Ya, I don't really have a favorite that stands out. Usually with their records, I'll listen to everything from 94, 95 to 2000. And I kind of just go through the cycle where I listen to one or two albums from that time period, and then I'll go through a cycle of listening to albums from 2003 till 2013, I think. That's when Burials came out. Yeah, and I'll like rotate those. I do like the Blood album. I like all the albums. Those are the main ones that I rotate the most, I guess. And I know I'm a huge AFI fan, so there we go. Film that I watched last month was Conclave. I watched a movie for the first time last month and I loved it so deeply that I didn't even speak to anyone else about it. I just kind of wanted to keep it to myself. I don't think I have anything to say that matters when it comes to that film. Literally every element of that film. I can't. It's definitely one of my favorite movies of all time now. And I know I will be rewatching it over and over. I typically don't watch new movies. I like to just watch what I like, and that's it. And this will be added to that rotation. For makeup, I have this brand. I do not know how to pronounce the name, so I'm just going to put it on a screen. This is a Korean makeup brand, and this is a blush. It's actually a lot darker in person. I'm not wearing it today, but it looks very similar to the blush that I'm wearing. I love the texture of this. I think this might be one of my favorite blushes ever. I would love one that's a little bit darker. So I want to see if they make one darker like that. It's very soft and it has like this pillow cushion texture. Alongside that, I've been wearing Black Cherry, forgot the name of it. Black Cherry by Revlon a lot again. I used to wear this in college all the time. Now I just wear it a lot more sheared out. I don't think I could ever wear something this dark straight up on my lips ever again, but I do like this. Actually, a lot of times when you guys ask me what am I wearing on my lips, most of the lip colors I wear are Revlon. I just kind of shear them out or I will layer them with other things like that cushion blush. For clothing, I have two pieces right here. The first one is this Rick Owens sweater. I think it's from, yeah, fall winter 17. It's super thin, as you can see. And when I bought it secondhand, it was already falling apart like this, but I don't mind it. I also don't know how to fix it. I can sew, but I've tried to like sew this back together and it hasn't worked. I don't know anything about knitting. I probably need to knit it back, but I don't know. I don't really care. Usually wear this when I go to shows. I wore it to my friend's show last week. I like to wear it around this time of year because it's extremely warm, even though it's super thin. And what I love about it the most is that I could just fold it up like this and shove it into my bag if I get too hot. I've had this for about 4 years now. I always forget about it because it's so thin. It kind of just hides in between all of my other clothes. I also like wearing this during the summer too. If I'm going to a show at night, I get cold so easily standing outside. I hate the wind. I hate feeling the wind on my body. I do not like it at all. So I usually try to wear long sleeves all year long, unfortunately. And again, this is just a good one because I can just fold it up. I tossed it to a chair. I did not toss it on the ground. I want to be clear. I can just fold it up and wear it. Okay. And the next one is my Doen nightgown. I purchased this about 2 to 3 years ago. So I'm not sure what name this one is, but there's so many of these online secondhand that you can buy. I like wearing this whenever the weather starts to warm up. It's another thing that kind of gets me pumped about warm weather. And I wore this in my last video, not my last video. I wore this in my bookshelf cleaning video. You can wear it outside if you wear shorts or a slip under it. I have to wear shorts. I cannot get away with just wearing this by itself. Um, but in the summer, I usually do just wear this outside with shorts and a slip whenever it hits like 90 degrees and I can't be bothered to have on any other type of clothing. I want to talk about a podcast that I like listening to, which is the Partly Examined Life. I'm listening to their episodes on Sterner, kind of on repeat, to try to better understand Sterner's work. I've actually never heard of Sterner until that podcast. I've been looking for some of his work secondhand, but I can't really find anything that isn't in German. So I might have to purchase a new book, which is fine with me. I don't have a problem purchasing new books. I just think older books look better. The topic of egoism is so fascinating to me. It's something that I think about all the time. I'm not even kidding. I think about it far too often. I think it just bleeds into all of my other interests, whether it's art, music, religion, philosophy. It kind of just bleeds into everything. Topic and concept that is either like praised or demonized. I don't even think about it in relation to myself. I just think about it as like an abstract idea or topic. So I definitely want to learn more about Sterner and read some of his work. I've just been having a hard time finding it. So if you know more about him than I do, please feel free to educate me. And okay, I think that that is actually everything for this month's edit. I think I want to call it like an edit instead of just monthly favorites. I'll put monthly favorites in the title for search purposes. But I'm thinking about it more like, like this is just an edit of things that I have enjoyed. That way I don't have to make a separate like media wrap up. I'm just going to put everything together moving forward. I didn't watch as much stuff last month, so that's why I kind of just talked about one movie. Moving forward, I'll try to put in TV shows, I don't know, anime, whatever the heck I'm watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I am going to try to upload again either Saturday or Sunday. I think I would like to maybe do a spring wish list video. I'm not 100% sure if that'll be the next one. We'll see.